acknowledgement. And that woman was an interrogator.
Yeah.
She could get not a single drop out of
She
him.
must have been quite a crap interrogator.
Why do you think she's a dog walker now then? She's fucking shit. She should have tried scratching his belly instead.
You know, when she said she was a dog walker, do you know what the first thing I thought of was?
What?
Pizza maker Jackie for some reason. It's just like the most inane job, isn't it? Yeah, Cody, I'm not sure about him. His neck is weird as well. He's just a weird guy. But I think it's good because I think he'll probably either just explode and punch someone or, I don't know, something's not right with him.
He reminds me a little bit of Andrew Tate.
Oh yeah.
But with less of the wind-up merchant side.
He's just like, he's so serious.
Yeah.
He's so serious.
He said about Josh later on, Josh who had a breakdown on day 2. He's OTT and he's going to lose his mind throughout the season. It'll be fun to watch.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he has got a bit of a sense of humour then. Next up was Raven. She works in a dance studio and she's in an all-women's ghost hunting team called WIG. What did that stand for? I didn't write it down.
Women in ghost hunting.
Women investigating ghosts. That makes
Something
sense.
like that.
And she has little buns on the side of her head.
Mr. Buns.
Do you like the buns or do you think that's going to get annoying?
She's not going to have them all the time, is she?
She has had them all the time throughout the whole time I've seen.
I think it's a strong move because you go in there with that look and when she takes her hair down and gets dressed up, we'll all be like, wow, who's this person? She looks like a different...
Like Plain Jane when she took her glasses off.
Who's that?
In Neighbours. That's before your time. What do you think about her?
Well, I noticed that she's from a place called Devil's Bluff.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah, that's interesting. They're going on about how she's like playing the Southern Belle card, aren't they? Like she's like a little nice girl next door kind of character.
Quite cute. I think she might be annoying though.
She didn't have really much in her VT. It was very short. That's all that I've got about her.
Yeah, me too.
No, I don't know. We'll see.
The all-women's ghost hunting is quite interesting, I guess.
Yeah.
The buns I like. I think she looks
Well, they're wasting
cute.
their time hunting for ghosts, though. They're not going to find any, are they?
Wow. What about that little Grim Reaper that came across the... Hold on, the Grim Reaper's not a ghost.
No.
He just makes ghosts.
So next up was star of the second half of this episode, Josh, 23.
Seems to be infected with Big Brother brain.
He's from Miami and he's of Cuban heritage. He's a businessman and a husband.
I thought he said hustler.
And he says he hustles for everything in life.
Okay. Is he a husband? He looks too... No, he can't be because he said he was a mummy's boy. I think he said businessman and hustler. And then he said, I hustle for everything in life.
Oh, that might make sense. Because
I've
got questions about whether he's gay or not.
Because I thought he said husband at first, then I rewound it, and I think he said hustler.
And maybe struggling with the accent.
Yeah.
He wants to give his parents the American dream, and then sobs during the VT. I think. I think he was sobbing already.
Good start, fucking hell. And then he said he'll pretend they're all family until he needs to cut.
He did a good job of that, mind you. Probably that is the way he treats his family.
He's a mess. Anyway, we'll come on to that later. Next thing was Megan. Is it Megan?
Megan, they were calling her.
What?
Megan.
Oh, fuck, I ain't saying that.
Megan, innit?
Megan. She's a dog water.
Dog water.
And she is former Navy interrogator. I like her hair colour. It's like...
She's got good hair.
Pastel,
rainbow
turquoise
hair.
And lilac, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's quite nice, actually. But she did say a bit later on, I don't like females. I don't get on with females.
She said they're all whiny biatches.
Speak for yourself. I hate girls who say that. That's such a Big Brother cliche. Girls who say they don't get on with other girls. It's the worst.
I thought she likes girls.
Yeah, she seems to be getting on fine with them. What?
I also thought she was a lesbian. Yeah,
she
possibly.
does look like a lesbian. Yeah. I don't know what I mean by that, but there you go.
Do you know what her surname is?
No.
Louder, louder.
Is it Louder?
Yeah, Lowder.
That's
I've
cool.
heard that as a surname. It's cool.
What do you think about her? I'm not that keen.
I'm okay with her. I
like
don't
the
dislike
idea of her, but I don't think I like the actuality of it.
Right.
She's kind of like this. Oh, well, I don't know. I think you might watch that season if you watched Wrong with the Twins on Nokomis.
I don't remember anyone off of it.
I don't know if she was in that season. Anyway, there was a girl in there years ago called Nokomis, and they put her brother in there, and they were long lost brother, and sister, and then they hated each other.
Aware of that,
and then they hated each other, and she voted him out. Or he voted her out. I can't remember. Anyway, she kind of liked her a bit.
What I did like about her introduction was at the end when she drove off in the car, her dog was chasing her down the road.
Oh, that's sad. Oh, that's sad.
I was wondering who's going to walk it now, wasn't it?
Yeah. The dog. We've got Thingy's daughter left home alone. We've got Megan's dog. We've got Josh's mum.
And Thingy's grandma.
Go on, you do next one.
Next in is Cameron, 24, from Woodridge, Illinois, I want to say. Not sure. He's a microbiologist. Yeah, that's the one. But he's also physical. He rides a bike. He says he's athletic, nerdy, and social, and that's a triple threat.
Did he look athletic to you? Because when he was up on that swing, he looked flabby to me.
and he did like a strip show thing, and he got his like hairy butt out.
He did not look athletic. Because when he said that, I'm an athletic nerd, I thought, oh, that is good. That does sound good.
But he's not.
No. He never did get to meet the Dingbot, did he? I do think it's a bit of a shame that he went, though, because I think he would have been interesting in a way. Do you think, or not?
I am quite happy to see him go.
Are you?
Yeah, I didn't like... Actually, those three that were up on the block, I couldn't give a fuck if any of them went. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't want Chris.
I'd rather have him gone now. I don't want him inconveniencing me throughout this season.
Inconveniencing you how?
I don't know. I just don't think I'm going to find him likeable or fun to watch, so I'd rather he's just gone.
What the fuck is that noise?
Trains, isn't it?
Jesus.
Or a circular saw or something.
Well, we'll say a bit more about him before he goes.
It is a circular saw.
Rest in peace. Jesus Christ, we're trying
we
to
had
do a
this
podcast
last time
here.
at my house. Someone drilling.
Fucking hell.
Low production value.
And you doing next one?
Next thing was Jessica. Oh, she's so pretty. 26 from LA. She's a bikini babe. That's what I've called her, not herself.
Did she say she's a VIP cocktail waitress?
I thought she said she's a VIP house bitch.
Okay.
So she might have said cocktail waitress, but
I couldn't be bothered to rewind it, but I thought that was what she said, and that is a job title I've heard on BBUS before.
I was working as a waitress in a cocktail bar. I put she's vain.
Was she vain?
Yeah.
She's pretty.
Yeah, but she knows it, doesn't she? She loves it. She loves herself.
You would know it if everyone drooled every time you walked into a room.
Yeah, that's true. Well, maybe they do. She also calls herself a super fan. She wears...
That's cool, though.
Well, she's a super fan.
It's cool that she's a super fan, but she don't look like a super fan, and people will just think, oh, she's a recruit, when she's not a recruit.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's cool.
She wears Louboutins, and she said that she used to watch her Big Brother with her dad, who has passed away, and that was their quality time they used to spend together.
He's looking down on you now from heaven.
I think she said she was taking him into the house with her as well, like a bit like Dominique and Jesus.
Which is more useful to take into the house,
your
Jesus
dad or
your
Jesus?
dead dad? They're probably hanging out together anyway, so it's fine. I don't mind her. I thought she seemed all right.
She is.
Why are you judging her? Just because she's good looking?
The standard pretty girl.
You're just judging her because she's good looking. She might be a nice person.
Judging her negatively because she's good looking.
because she's good looking. That's me.
Coming on my telly looking so nice.
Yeah,
and everything.
that's like being Megan going, "Oh, I don't like her because she's too good looking." You're just too good looking.
Or being Joe and saying you don't like Raph because he's too clever.
Yeah, I think give her a chance, I say.
Okay, give her a chance.
Next in is Matt. He is a renovation consultant. I can't even picture who this is. Oh, he's got grey hair.
He looks old. Well, I put looks old but hot, but he's actually not old.
How old was he? 30. He said he was 33. Is he 33?
He's 33. Apparently.
Oh, he doesn't even look old. He's just got grey hair.
Yeah, he said he started going grey at 2 years old.
Did he?
Yeah.
I like him, actually.
He said he loves his friends and he's loyal to a fault. I like him.
I like him.
He's my an early crush.
Yeah, but I'm a bit worried that he's with Cody now.
Is the muscle alliance?
Yeah,
isn't it?
the bros
you
alliance.
can't control that men's alliance. It just happens when you're not looking.
The new bomb squad. That's not what we need.
Okay.
Things Gaz doesn't know about.
I'll pick up these old alliance names as we go. Dominique, Eleanor or Elena, whatever her name is, and Raven all fancy him.
I fancy him a bit. He's not really my type, but he's quite nice.
Do you remember what Raven said about Matt?
No. Oh,
Matt?
Silver Fox.
Possibly, but she said Matt is finer than frog hair split 3 ways.
Oh, she said.
Yeah.
You texted me something about frog hair earlier, and I didn't know
you
what
not
you
pick
were
it
talking
up?
about. No. I just thought,
I was quoting Big Brother.
What was he talking about?
Because you said I was cutting it fine coming over here, and I went frog hair.
I had no idea what you were talking about.
I wonder if frogs do have any hairs. Maybe on their tongues.
Ew, gross. Yeah, I don't mind him. I feel like we didn't find anything else out about him.
No, we didn't really.
Okay.
But I like him. I think he's likable. I think he's likable.
Don't bother telling us any more about them. He seems likable, yeah.
What was that? The end of that batch? There's one more.
No,
isn't there?
there's one more. Go on.
That Gillian woman, 24 from LA. She's in timeshare sales. Mm-hmm. She lives apparently with her entire family, rather you than me.
Oh yeah. And they went on holiday together, and then they realised...
They look fat in the photos when they're on holiday in Europe.
Why did it take the photos for them to realise?
What about the clothes that weren't fitting anymore?
Yeah.
And then they went for group weight loss surgery. What the fuck is that?
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
Stephen Good and his family going to get their eyebrows done together.
On the next level.
Yeah,
right.
from BB UK. What do you mean, what is weight loss surgery?
Does that mean...
You have like a
gastric band?
Yeah. Or like a stomach balloon or whatever you can have, can't you? So I used to work for a plastic surgeon. Yeah, you can have a thing in your stomach and they pump it up so you feel full up all the time.
Oh, God.
I know.
Sounds grim.
What about her? She seems boring.
She does seem boring.
I wanted her to go, not Cameron. It's annoying.
Yeah, I would have been happy if she went. But then I'm happy Cameron's gone too. But yeah, no, I've got...
Cameron might have been good, down the line. I know you don't want the
He might have been comedy value, maybe, possibly. Well, trying to, flex his muscles in physical tasks, but not being able to complete them.
Hairy ass. That had to be blurred out. His hairy ass crap.
Did they blur it out?
Yeah.
They're such prudes in America, aren't they? She thinks she's a drama queen, apparently. There's Gillian.
You're just making me nervous because your arm's in front of the speaker.
You're so precious.
I'm not just trying to give good production values.
Give good pod.
You know we get complaints about low production values. God knows why.
That's what they like it for. It's rustic. That's the end of that group of housemates, isn't it?
Yeah. So
what happened next? They went in
to put them in, and then Matt said...
Matt, Raven, and Gillian and Cameron.
Matt said yes, sir, to Julie, which
I noticed that.
Yes, sir.
I was like, what is he on about? And then... Was it Cameron that was really celebrating that he was going in now? It's like, you are going to get in there eventually. Like, why are you so excited? Because it's now. Because it was the first of that batch. Is this the first batch or second batch?
Second batch.
I thought this was enough people, didn't you, at this point?
It felt like... I thought, this is a good group.
Yeah, me too.
Just leave it there.
Me too.
And then Kevin went to Cameron, you look like my nephew. And he's going, don't be nervous to him. And then Cameron got all shitty about it.
And the diary room went, he's making me nervous.
Yeah.
I don't want people thinking that we've got some sort of secret twist and you actually are my uncle.
It's like, it's only trying to make conversation with you. Don't be a dick.
It's actually being quite nice.
Yeah, don't be a dick. And then Cody fancies Jessica.
Yeah, and Jessica said that he was cute too later on.
And Josh fancies Jessica as well.
Basically,
so
they
he
all
can't
fancy
be married.
Jessica.
He's not married. He's
or gay, apparently.
He's not a husband. I like the appley room. I'm a bit tired of apples already now, though.
God,
every fucking thing is an apple.
Maybe instead of slop, they just put them on apples. Processed apples. Did you see that awkward moment where Jessica went to introduce herself to Megan and got ignored?
No.
She tried to hug her, but it was like behind, and then kind of had to do a casual arrangement of the hair.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a good moment.
And then the next one I got was Raven, Megan, and Alex were alliancing or trying to.
Oh, I got not Raven.
No?
Ramses.
Oh.
Ramses, Megan, and Alex. I've got.
I don't fucking know who people are.
They were saying they'd got a super fan vibe going on.
Okay.
And Ramses described them as the token Asian, rainbow hair, and gay. That's quite a long alliance name, isn't it? But later on, they decided to bring that Gillian into the fold of their group, didn't they? Let her float around by herself.
What was next?
Next, they were having a toast, and they were saying that they had champagne, giving them real champagne over there, not
posh.
any of that cheap prosecco from our big brother.
Alex said about Cameron, # he lives in his mum's basement. Hey, don't talk about Jason Roy like that. Raven said she was Arkansas.
Is that something to do with Arkansas?
Yeah.